Hey everybody, it's your old pal John. I hope you're all doing well. This is the History Buff channel. I got sent a really cool thing here. This is the Napoleon official trailer. I didn't realize that this was coming out as a movie, and it's starring Joaquin Phoenix. And I'm kind of, to be honest with you, I'm excited about it because right now I'm kind of in the middle of learning about Napoleon, and it's one of the things that I'm just getting into. So let's take a look at the trailer. And if I missed something, put it down in the comments. But I don't know how this is gonna all look. But I watched a little bit of it, like in the middle, pieces here and there, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I hope you find it as interesting as I do. I find Napoleon currently fascinating as I'm sort of rediscovering him. So let's get into it together. All right. By the way, I love the crown. I have to say right off the bat, that's just so empirical. Empirical? Emperor-like. 1793.
No doubt you've seen the chaos in the streets.
Joaquin is a little, I think he's a little old for Napoleon in 1793, I guess.
We must make an example, or France will
Was that
fall.
Marie Antoinette?
What would you do if this assignment of defense was transferred to you?
Oh, that was when he was going up against the revolutionary forces. This is when he was like not a junior, not a general. He was an officer.
I promise you brilliant successes.
Oh wow! So that was Ridley Scott. Yeah, Ridley Scott did a lot of great movies. Great, he's a great director. This is going to be actually kind of interesting. Although I have to say, I'm pretty sure that there are going to be a lot of inaccuracies, just because that's the way things are in Hollywood. And yeah. He did a lot of good movies.
What is this costume you have on?
This is my uniform.
Oh, I guess that's Josephine.
I led the French victory at Toulon.
Right.
What is your name?
Napoleon.
As the course of my life just changed. Napoleon.
Oh, there's the Battle of the Pyramid.
Destined for greatness.
Wait a second. I didn't think it was that close to the pyramids. I could be wrong, but I didn't think the Battle of the Pyramids was that close. I thought it was like they would have been in the distance. Okay.
I'm destined for greatness. Let those in power.
Oh wow.
As a sword.
Dude, you have to admit. I mean, look at the how well they did this. There's so many people on here. It's just it's kind of blowing my mind a little bit.
I suggest you take the throne as a king.
He comes back.
Shall we vote?
Okay, that's Josephine before the he gets married to she's from Austria. I can't remember.
This vermin has
That is
held
so
the world
cool.
hostage
They're the British.
with his
Square
egotism
formations.
and his lack of simple good manners.
Wow. Okay.
You think you're great. You are just a tiny little brute that is nothing without me.
All of Europe is uniting forces against me.
What's the outcome of this if you don't succeed?
That's got to be Russia.
Your Majesty, we are discovered.
Good.
Oh!
I'm the first to admit when I make a mistake.
I cannot wait to see this. This is so cool. I'm sorry. I know it's not. I shouldn't say it's so cool. The cinematic, historical marriage of the two. I don't think it. Well, that's neat. They don't do a lot of great movies, as far as I'm concerned. You know, like if you go on Netflix or streaming media services, there are a couple of great ones in history. Like, I mean, I enjoyed Saving Private Ryan. I enjoyed, you know, a lot of other movies, and a lot of them tend to be more, you know, Americanized. And sorry about that, but that's, you know, my initial interest was always about that. But it does remind me, though, of like when Saving Private Ryan came out. I mean, they really put the time and the effort into it. It's sort of like that Band of Brothers kind of thing. There's a movie with, not a movie, a TV show that you guys, that was over in Britain with Sean Bean. It's where he is in, I think it's during the Napoleonic Wars. He plays, was it Spencer? I hope I did that. I hope I said that right. It's going to be something like that. That was another good one, the series. And I want to go back actually and watch that now that I've got, you know, more Brits watching this. But this is cool. It's good to see it in 2023.
I simply never do.
Oh, make mistakes. All right. So Thanksgiving is November. It's coming in November. Boy, that looks interesting. It was kind of weird because, you know, but it's the same person, you know, and I guess that's Hollywood doing it for you. They're taking their sort of like a poetic license, you know, and you've got like Joaquin Phoenix is like, I don't know, he's like I don't know, isn't he about as like old as Napoleon was when he actually died? They don't really hide that, I guess, all that much. But, you know, the interesting thing about this, and here's my honest thought about this, and I feel this way about certain movies. I feel this way about there's a movie called Gettysburg, which is about the Battle of Gettysburg here in the States, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's a lot of reenactors that do that. They were involved, and they tell a story about Gettysburg, but they focus on certain things. And so everybody who sees the movie then thinks, well, that's what happened at Gettysburg. Well, no, there's a whole lot more that happened. These are just highlighted events. Not historically accurate necessarily, but they do try in that movie. And people generally try to start to believe what's going on. Some people, real hardcore historians, hate that. Other people kind of look at it and go, well, if it gets people interested in it, I'm okay with that because it's more history that they don't know. Now, a lot of Americans don't know a whole lot about Napoleon. They don't realize that in the American world, our Civil War is based on Napoleon and his tactics, the whole core structure, you know, with Ney and all these people, and it's very interesting. So I'm really excited to see this movie. Are you guys excited to see it, or do you kind of look at it and go, "Oh, this is just another American kind of thing"? I'd love to hear what you'd have to say about it. Also, don't forget, if you leave a comment, please make it kind of constructive and kind of kind, I guess, or at least not hurtful. Give it a thumbs up if you like that. Don't forget we do have memberships and we have some merch, and I'll see if I can get something else up there for the merch. But have a great one, and I hope you go see this movie. Let me know if you're going to see it. Talk to you later.